Right, lads, welcome back. Long War, the Chosen. So we have a jailbreak mission, busy infiltrating. We get Terry Crews back. Then we've got this workstation hack. Automated defenses, so we should expect a turret or two. And yeah, Fulton harness here. It is crucial. Absolutely crucial. But if there is a turret, that Bane uses the Fulton harness on one, ideally two of the turrets. Getting a defense matrix is going to be key. Unfortunately, because of the soldier capturing, I can't imagine I'm going to be able to hunt her down before she attacks the Avenger. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 people there. I think overall the barracks is actually looking a bit better. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 wounded. Obviously, is not good, but it was a whole lot worse. Not just a few episodes ago. It's sweet. I can go into training. I'm sitting on 30 supplies.
Hello, Commander.
Proving ground. Oh, battle scanners in 4 days. Right, that's what I'm saving those supplies for. To deploy battle scanners as soon as possible. Start liberating. 17 hours.
Another important step forward in our research.
Okay, that's the data pad done. And I want the Viper done so I can get gas grenades. Gas grenades, of course, is going to be the primary way that I'm going to keep the assassin under control. Let's look at my resistance overview. New Chile and West Africa is where the intel gathering is happening, and we have the scientist, and we're scanning in West Africa, hoping to do a supply raid that's possible, like this. How many soldiers could I send on this? I can maybe get 4 or even 5 soldiers on this. This is conceivably doable. What I was really hoping for was Liberation 3, but I'll take a supply raid. I'll take that. Now I've got exactly enough intel here to be able to make contact with Eastern Europe. I'm just concerned that I can't put a decent enough squad together to reasonably have a chance of doing this. Got an assault. Got sharpshooter, skirmisher, and another sharpshooter. Against 12 enemies. I think that might be doable. I mean, most of it will come down to the terrain and whether my sharpshooters can actually use their stocks and their height advantage. I can have crowd control from the skirmisher, largely. And then the assault trooper can run in very, very effing carefully. 69 aim, nice. Conditioning, will, or dodge. Give him extra will. This is very scary though. However, if I have 2 armor-piercing sharpshooters, I have to back myself to be able to do this. This will be so crucial if I can pull this off. It'll be bloody difficult, but especially because I'm not going to have a great Overwatch opener. I can't really pull them into an ambush with any sort of reliability. The rifles are crap at overwatching. So is all 4 of these weapons are crap at overwatching. But what I would have to hope for, and I'm going to have to put a lot of effort into, is to sneak around and use the terrain so that both of my snipers have high ground. That's going to be game changing. And if I can get a patrol to patrol right under Heath Ledger so that he can open up with a trench gun shot, that could let us wipe out the first pod. Then it's just 2 more pods to take care of, and the mission could be done. I've got no cover destruction. I've got no specialist. Oh, what am I doing?
Sky Ranger deployed. Squad green.
Oh, man. You gotta risk it for the biscuit. Just sitting here quietly thinking if I've made a dreadful mistake sending those 4 into that mission. I mean, if I could have sent a technical, I'd feel a lot better about it. Or even a grenadier, like Trumi would have done great. With needle, he would have had 4 needle grenade frags. As we saw in an earlier mission, a needle grenade frag at this stage can ruin a pod. 3 faceless. Okay, no, sweet. All right, it's the one with Trumi.
Setting course for East Africa.
This is going to be a very tough mission, but I got to start rooting out these faceless, and we're going to be deploying battle scanners soon. And look, if you're going to be doing a faceless mission right before the end of the month, you know, it's within a week of the end of the month, that is ideal. Just so that it helps with the supplies. I think it means we'll lose less supplies. So speaking of supplies, at the end of this month we should be getting around 100. And I'm thinking, what am I going to do with those supplies?
We are in a concealed position.
At this point, I'm pulled between building a lab, although bearing in mind you need 310 supplies. Was it 240? 150 plus, yeah, it's 310.
Good copy.
150
Moving on
plus
target.
160 for a fully upgraded lab. The other option is we deploy
Moving on.
mag weapons.
Already there.
I'm leaning towards the mag weapons option.
Got it. Moving.
I mean, and I know the Long War of the Chosen Heroes in the chat will shit their pants and say you need to have a fully upgraded lab by the end of the first week or you must restart your campaign, but I think that the best thing I can do for my troops to stop the wounds is to give everybody mag
Yes, we
rifles.
definitely are fighting bastards, and yes, they definitely will come over and burn all our stuff if we don't.
Running. Move, move, move. Heading out. Let's do this.
So I'm going to open up with a needle frag grenade,
Moving to Overwatch.
and the troopers, the resistance people, must just mop up the survivors. I mean, that needle frag grenade's almost certainly going to wipe out those two. Then we're just going to take out the officer. Shouldn't be that hard. Can I throw it that far?
Confirmed.
One thing about Trumi though is that his low mobility is really, really an issue. So let's look at the aim values here, and then use that to determine who's going to overwatch. 71 aim, you must overwatch. 83 aim, wow,
Eyes on
overwatch.
the prize.
78 aim,
Moving to position.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to put all 5 of them into Overwatch.
Eyes on the prize.
5 Overwatch shots on that officer.
Here, catch!
And I'm guessing he's only going to need 1 to finish him off, because this needle grenade's going to really do work. So actually think about whether the needle grenades affects the gas grenade. I think it's +1 damage on explosion.
That's what we needed. Now all we need is the price of time.
We've got a sectoid and 2 troopers. Look at least every enemy on the map doesn't have armor, so these needle grenades are going to do work. I know that boosted cores works with gas and fire grenades. It's not too late for me to still change tactics and
Come get some.
venom rounds on the rangers.
I'm on it.
And then that could let me have
Little does he know, I'm about to pop up and shoot back in a minute.
plasma grenades
On Overwatch.
or more boom
Good to
boom.
go. I'm on it. On Overwatch. I'm on it.
On Overwatch.
Tough decision. But I think, I mean, there's no reason I can't switch to plasma grenades in the ultra late game. But I think for when I'm still dealing with Chosen, the status ability and the fire ability and poison on the assassin and the grenades is the way to go. It's just so much easier to inflict fire and poison on them with the grenades than with the rounds. And also I find that when I build the poison rounds, I end up not using them in the ultra late game, and then I've wasted Elerium cores. Not to mention that flechet rounds on a ranger can actually give me net more damage onto a Chosen.
Oh god, that's a good way to start, isn't it?
Here I come.
Actually, I could have fallen back. I can still fall back into Overwatch here. What kinds of shots do we have here? It's all low 20s is the problem. Is it too late to fall back and break vision? It is. Well, I mean, if I put Shazad here, he'll only see the sectoid, and I mean, the thing is, Trumi doesn't have any decent places to go to. Whereas I can kill that trooper and terribly wound the sectoid. And that sectoid can be flanked this turn.
Take this.
Only 3 damage in the sectoid? That's disappointing. Less than minimum. Righto, so some of you surely... Okay, no, you can't get the sectoid flank. No one's that fast. Yes, this.
Sure thing.
But I want at least one of my lads to be able to come up here. Some flankage on the next turn. 43 is not bad. It's like worth taking. I dare say it's worth taking that shot. 38. These all feel like they're worth taking, but like the sectoid at worst will panic someone or mind control someone, which really isn't that much of an issue. How far can he go? Here. Which is a flank on Shazad. Okay, so the faceless are not a concern this turn. Actually considering having someone hidden away here. Take care of this trooper on the next turn.
On the move.
Okay, that I should have thought of. Damn, I didn't realize she had Ever Vigilant. Just as I clicked, I realized, wait, got Ever Vigilant.
Let's do this.
So I want everybody in high cover.
Come get some.
I mean, I can take a 40% shot here, or I can get an Overwatch shot on a faceless that it'll just heal anyway. Or the trooper might move up for a better shot on
Got
the
it covered.
Overwatch. Half cover, but you've got hard target.
On Overwatch.
You got nothing.
Nice, resisted. Don't true me. So I hope it means that all of these faceless group up. I think I hit all three of them with a needle grenade. I think killing the faceless has to be the priority. There's 30 hit points there I've got to grind through.
Not good.
Actually, I've already now moved my resistance people. It's going to make that difficult. I think grenades are going to be the name of the game. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, at least I can hit these two together.
Keep moving forward.
There's 10 enemies is a lot in a mission like this. The Trumi goes second and finishes them off. I don't think we get the corpses from this mission anyway. Trumi's needles are doing 3 to 6. Ooh, yikes. Okay, so that's 75% chance. That's guaranteed kill. A couple more shots on that one with 10 health. This means putting my lads into an awful lot of half cover. Oh, you tit!
You tit!
No problem, boss. This is
Good.
valuable. Impressed yet?
It's going to be really hard to kill all these faceless in one go.
Not a problem.
Although Nassim does have center mass, so that's nice. Is it too late to flashbang? It's not. But this thing is close enough anyway, so... I need 5 or 6 points of damage there. 5. With the damage fall off, the faceless on the end here is going to be alive. With a bit of luck though, I could kill all 3, but I doubt it.
Multiple targets down.
Shit. That one faceless would have to crit Trumi to do real damage to him. I think they do 2 to 4 damage at this point. 6 hit points on Trumi. He should be able to survive this. Oh!
Incoming over here.
Whew, that was lucky.
I beg your pardon.
Whoa, you see that?
Whatever you say.
A grenade and a flanking shot from that other trooper should do it.
Fire in the hole! Absolutely.
Yes, Nassim.
Only the best. I need ammo. Overwatch.
Whew. Bit of luck there with that faceless attack missing, but we were owed that. We missed an 89% shot the round before.
The speaker commended loyal citizens today for standing up to those who would abandon our values for those of the old world. The remarks followed a moment of silence for peacekeepers slain by XCOM dissidents.
Peacekeepers. Slain, is it?
squad made it back whole, and the aliens paid the price. Great work, Commander.
Now that 3 to 6 is going to come 4 to 7 with a frag grenade. Okay, that's fine. Those supplies are already earmarked. Right, almost time for that jailbreak.
Setting course for Sector 11, West Africa.
And if I can get the next liberation mission here, the hinder advent operations, and if doing that hinder their operations, I think sometimes you get a scientist as a reward. 8 days. Well, there you go. There's the scientist we want. But no one's available. Let's pop this, get our boy back. Then immediately we can send the people into West Africa, send these troops into West Africa to get that scientist out. It's not the liberation mission I was hoping for, but a scientist is a mission we don't turn down. I think we still only have one mag rifle on this mission. Yes, I think it's a ranger. It's like within a week, and then we'll have some supplies. I think I need to build 1 or 2, try to get 2 mag cannons and 2 mag long rifles. It's going to make a big difference. I mean, I depend so much on my snipers. And on that supply raid mission, if I could have sent 2 mag long
I've been
rifles,
working undercover for a long time.
it would have really changed the game. I mean, I suppose conceivably before infiltrating that, I could have gone to the black market and sold some stuff, sold some corpses,
It's simple.
try to get 2 mag long rifles.
Just a freak.
I'm very happy to take this fight against this pod. At this stage, a pod with a Naga in it is extremely scary.
On the move.
I actually hope they patrol towards me. That would be great. I think here is too risky if they patrol this way. That's very extremely unlikely that they patrol towards the end of the side of the map. That's the end of the map. That ain't happening.
Pas besoin de demander 2 fois.
Пора пробежаться.
This last move also is extremely risky. There could be a drone on the roof, but 7 to 9 enemies mission. Willing to take that bet. You know, a lot of the times that's what you're doing with XCOM. You're wagering, like, what are the chances? What's the chance that X thing will happen? Okay, so I've got a needle grenade. I think it's time to just go. It'll kill the sentry, it'll badly wound the Naga and the sectoid.
Moving to position.
Any Overwatch? I think I will actually Overwatch.
You know what's better than not
Majid
getting
can
hit?
Overwatch.
Hitting back.
Conan with 71 aim. I think he's better off moving forward and maybe flaming. And Sidorov can conceivably move up and get a flanking shot depending on where these guys go. Obviously your assault trooper doesn't Overwatch, neither does your shinobi. Ah, good. Let's start getting the lost going. Five damage on the sectoid is very nice.
Seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them.
Oh, clutch. Sidorov, can you potentially drop down? Get an angle? No. Can run and gun him, but 3 hit point sectoid doesn't really feel like it's worth it. Spend run and gun. I mean, there's a fair chance that sectoid will just run to the next pod to try hold him. You take a shot at someone, but that's 3 to 4 damage on 64 accuracy. It's really not that scary.
I understand.
Break line of sight there and move up. But there might be an outside chance Sidorov could get an angle here. We can. Sweet. He's going to have a range penalty from the sniper rifle. Oh, nice. Right through that little gap. There's an example where they're snapshot sniper superior, but if I've spent, 100 turns with snipers, 99 of it feels better when it's death from above.
This town deserves a better class of criminal.
Which way are we going to push through? We're going to push through straight here to the building. This way. Doing a fair amount of sprinting here, which obviously is dangerous. But I want to get ahead of the timer. Plus, we haven't even gotten any noise indicators of enemies.
Got it covered.
I feel like it's reasonably safe. Don't expect we'll make contact this turn, maybe on the next turn.
Machine wash.
Readings are all over the place. The Lost are almost right on top of you.
Fine by me. Don't mind the Lost. Wish I had a Reaper to sense the enemies so I can know where they are. But I can expect that the Lost will appear on the next turn. So we move up here now like this, but then we've got to spend a turn killing Lost.
Enough talk!
Sweet, so there's a pod right here. If I'd known they were that close, I would have actually left a square by that door so that the enemy could patrol past. These grapplers already. Camera doing there? So as soon as I open this door, we're going to aggro the other pod as well, but I think I don't have time. I was just briefly thinking about leaving this door closed this turn. I think the Lost would have attacked the Advent. Got big flamethrower potential here. Hello, Harper. See, the big concern for me is the Sidewinder. I think I'm going to... I could Slasher Dasher. And then Sachet the Viper. Set fire to all these nerds in here. Oh, 1 hit point. Oh, you love to see it. Time for a braai. It kills all of those. The question is, are there any more lost that I'm not accounting for?
What's over there?
Also, there's one more pod out here. For a horrifying split second, I thought that that might have been a point blank that missed.
Le doigt sur la détente.
Also, would trench gun from here maybe be able to hit both of these?
Je dois pouvoir faire ça.
I think it's gonna hit my shinobi. Sidewinders are always more dangerous than
Vous avez
vipers,
vu ça?
because of course vipers can just give your guys a hug, which is not really that scary at all.
Here is Sub-Zero! Now, Plane Zero!
Good call.
I was hoping I could get past for a flank here on the Viper.
You see, I'm a guy of simple taste.
The combat music is still playing, which implies that there's still a lost active, so I'm going to overwatch. It's extremely unlikely I managed to hit him. Grappler, so at least the mobility isn't there. Why does the camera keep going back there? That's odd. And with the grappler, remember, don't get into melee combat range.
C'est comme vous voudrez.
It will punch you.
Ça se voit tout de suite que je gère.
Small alien alloy, superior PCS.
Wonder what's in here.
Oh.
Let's see what's behind door number 1.
I think it's worth trying to get both these snakes out because they are paying double this month. Where's evac? Evac is back the way we came, isn't it? Or is it past the building? Past the building. Curses. One little tip, Sarge should be able to pick up a corpse. And then, I don't know if these are all Resistance Haven members. If one of them are recruits, then they should be able to pick up the other corpse. You can tell by looking at them, if they're wearing this style clothing, they are Resistance Haven people. Another Haven lad. Okay, no recruits, they're all Haven people. So then of my remaining troops, who's going to carry the other snake? I suppose Sidorov will do the least for us as we push towards evac, so he can carry that other snake corpse out.
Иду на точку.
Everyone else, stack up on this door, get ready to
Okay,
push
I'll
through.
go.
Could actually take one more turn. And I can take one more turn just to give, yeah, as we go, chance to catch up. But no, fuck it, we've got an assault and a shinobi. Obviously, the assault is further back.
You see, a guy like me, I know
Yeah.
why.
Aha, shield bearer.
Contacts had heard
Sessions
rumors
in
Advent
broad
might be
daylight.
rolling out a heavy infantry armor system. Looks pretty tough.
It does. Anybody get on the roof?
If you say so.
The shield bearer does do 5 damage, which is scary.
Get ready for a surprise!
Get some more loss to help us. Conceivably someone else can move up and get a shot there. Although panicking the shield bearer is a really good option. One square off from being able to get a flank there. Who's this? This is Conan the Barbarian who needs to do flanking panic. How best do I set fire to this shield bearer? Get height advantage here. I think that'll give me a better shot than 54. $69. Nice. Standing right next to him, or here, is the way to go.
Okay.
Pray that the panic works. I don't have the highest wall, I don't think. I should back my... Excellent. Okay, good. We can now finish him at our leisure. Just noting that we've got Lost coming in. I don't think immediately this turn. I think on the next turn.
Okay.
And this makes 8 enemies, so I'm like 90% certain that this is going to be all of the enemies on the map. That was a clutch hit from Sidorov. That was really good. I dare say he's got himself MVP with that first sneaky little flanking shot through that tiny gap in the stairs. Still think I would have preferred a nice death from above with a good stock. Especially once you get like an elite stock, it's plus 25 aim and plus 25 crit. Kind of nuts.
C'est faisable. Ouais, facile.
And then once we get that resistance order, or the country bonus, which gives your weapon modifications increased power, I think then an elite suppressor goes up to plus 30 and plus 30. What maxes at 25? I think it's 25. It maxes out at.
Everything burns.
I'm not particularly trying to get these guys to have a bond,
Bring it back to the carpet. Hasta la vista, baby.
but I just wanted Majid to still have an action so that he can pick up the corpse and get out with it. Farming as many shield bearer corpses as possible is going to be pretty crucial for the campaign. Basis vests being as incredible as they are.
Already there.
Are we just going to run from the Lost? We actually don't need to. I think I can blue move and Overwatch.
Okay. Yet another senseless act of awesomeness. Задела.
Uh-oh. Castigate doesn't actually have mobility. I was hoping he would have, but
Tout de suite.
that should still be far enough away that he doesn't get hit. Conceivably, there could be one more enemy. If there is one more, it'll just be a drone, which is irritating but not particularly dangerous. I mean, 5 people out of a jailbreak is amazing. I think 6 is the most you can get. But for us to get Sarge back so quickly, plus 2 resistance people, that's really great. 3 resistance people, that's great. That's 4. Okay, so regular lost dasher, lost dasher, lost grappler.
Reçu 5 sur 5. Better cover me then. Double time.
I must say, so far in this phase of the campaign, I'm really enjoying the utility we're getting out of our grenadiers. I tend to not historically lean on my grenadiers this much in the early game. Usually it's shinobis, assaults, and rangers doing the heavy lifting at this point. But in this campaign, obviously, my shinobis all bloody died. So I think the dasher must go down first. And my rangers were largely injured. So yeah, the needle grenadiers.
The Iceman cometh!
That lost dasher, I'm pretty sure, is the only one who can touch one of my soldiers on the next turn.
Well, that hit the spot. One of us is in deep trouble.
The lost grappler, I think, is far enough back that it can't get into contact with anyone. One square away, good.
Поехали.
Actually, do I need to kill them? I don't think so. I only need to kill them if all of my troops can't make it to evac. The only one who's in danger of not making evac is Conan, who's out.
Есть.
Je m'en occupe.
We can't get
Do I
XP
really
or
want
corpses
to
for
fight a
killing
guy
these
with a
lost,
tornado?
so no point.
We're on our way.
Get to the chopper!
Classic. And a flawless. Yes, boys. Let's start getting this campaign back
We
in the right
must
proportion of
never
flawless.
allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear. Their victory today
MVP?
is a
It's
minor
Sidorov.
footnote in history.
Although, shout out to
A
Conan the
small
Barbarian for that
bump
sick
on the path
multi-enemy
of
flamethrower hit.
salvation the elders have set forth for us.
And arguably, setting the shield bearer on fire and making him panic was clutch as well. That shield bearer could have done 7 points of damage on that next turn. You know what? I said I was going to retrain Sidorov immediately, but I think I can. I'm going to hang on to him as a snapshot until we get what's it called again? Spider suits.
I
I think Lone Wolf is less likely to proc because of how he's going to be moving up. Hollow targeting, precision shot. I think I can move and precision shot. Never tried. Elite stock. Oh, yes. Yeah, look, 25 aim and 25 crit chance. So it does go up to 30 if you get the improved weapon mods. So that elite stock is incredible. And the fact that before too long, we will have a mag long rifle. At least one of the sharpshooters is going to be able to do incredible work. This elite stock. Laser sight is better. Expanded mag. Okay, let's see if we can get some bonds that we want. Shinobi and sniper. Nope. 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 No. 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 Barbarian and Majid. No. Okay, straight into getting a scientist. Adventure on high alert, impossible to maintain concealment. I think that doesn't apply to the Shinobi though. Technical is still tired. Conan out. Same squad, I reckon. yeah, just take out the same squad. Some of these lads could now fall down into tired range after this mission. And go. Vital, I had the lowest will. 33, 36, 39. Technical. I mean, no weapons are available. I literally just sent the same squad out. Concealed start in the city center. I do generally like to have assault rifles on the shinobis. I just like the way that the shinobi having an assault rifle means that I don't have to run in with my sword to do something. Like occasionally you can move to a flank to take a shot, and you can actually have a chance of hitting an overwatch shot. And I know that on the downside, you occasionally then can't slash someone. But I think the option where I'm less likely to get myself aggroing another pod is the preferred one for me. I think, yeah, that other armor piercing round is on that supply raid mission. Okay. I don't even have another person available, which would take it up to 10 to 12 anyway. Let's get this scientist out. Same squad. Aftermath, Conan, Stalker, Majid, Vitala, and Majid. 2 Majids. Wonder if they're brothers. Well, I shouldn't assume Ahmed, yeah. Shouldn't assume their gender.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
And I'm doing a supply raid and now an extract VIP here. Vigilance is going to get really high in West Africa. I'm going to have to think long and hard about taking non-liberation missions here now in future. And look at this. 13 people gathering intel here now. Amazing. That bit of intel is earmarked here. If I were to make contact here now, that would mean I couldn't even try that supply raid. I'm extremely nervous about this supply raid. Oh god. 4 of us. Pod management. 2 elements are going to mean the difference between supply success and failure here. Setting up properly so that my 2 snipers can get height advantage to be able to use death from above every turn. And pod activation. If I can deal with 1 pod at a time, and I've got 2 snipers with height advantage, and even better, maybe even with flanking shots, then this mission could be a piece of piss. But if I don't activate the pods properly, and if my snipers get caught out in a position where they don't have a height advantage, it could be a terrible, terrible situation. So, however the supply raid goes, it's either going to go extremely well or extremely badly. That's my predictions. Okay, friends, good little episode. 2 flawless missions. We took care of some faceless. We got New Chile up to 13 people, although I'm sure most of them are faceless. In 17 hours, we can deploy battle scanners into the 3 countries that are recruiting. Hopefully then we can stop recruiting so many bloody faceless. Hey, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for your daily dose of Long War of the Chosen. Let me know in the comments, do you agree? It feels like we're slowly turning the tide. It's like, it's not a hard change from, 2 episodes ago we were doomed. Now we're not. It just feels like slowly, to go back to my analogy of a stock price on a graph. It just feels like finally it's ticking up more than it's ticking down. But that's how it feels like to me. And even more so now, once we start rolling out mag weapons across the board. Thanks for watching, and see you guys tomorrow.